Hello everyone, hopefully you can see me well. There's a little bit of a glare from my windows, so I apologize for that. But today's video log, I want to talk about a topic that I find interesting and have been thinking about the past few days, and I decided to make a video log and talking about, my opinions and how I feel about it. And that topic is celebrities and signing autographs, and the topic at hand being the people that get autographs from famous people to sell online, whether it's their own personal website or mainly eBay. As you know, I collect several different things, NASCAR racing cars. I collect stuff for my Dale Earnhardt Jr. collection. I collect stuff for Jason Aldean and LeAnn Rimes, also movies, DVDs, books, whatever. But my favorite thing to do and collect is autographs. Yesterday, last night, and this morning, I was watching just YouTube videos of these people who sell autographs, their YouTube pages of famous people signing autographs, and you can just see how those people, it's almost like you can tell who the fans are and the people who are just there to get a signature so they can make money. I mean, some of them are rude. Some of them are really nice. You can also tell by the celebrities, too. I mean, you can see they're interacting more with the fans than versus the scammers, is what I'm going to call them. But sometimes they don't know that, they're going to be selling the autograph, but usually you can tell when they have a stack this high. So I've been watching many different celebrities signing autographs, celebrities I don't really even know at all, but I was watching like Keith Urban, and he was just rude to some of these people. Obviously they were the scammers, and they were like, yelling at Keith and demanding his autograph, and Keith is like, trying to be respectful, but he was also pretty upset, so then he finally just caved and signed. Like Melissa McCarthy strictly signs one. There's some celebrities that are strict and will say, nope, one only. Some will sign two. Some are really good and will sign everything. But in the previous past, like meet and greets, some I've met a lot of famous people, country artists. Some of their meet and greets, they wouldn't be signing at all. Like Toby Keith wasn't signing, but we got a signed photo after we had met him. And like Daughtry, when I met them last summer, they weren't signing. And who else? The first time I met Rodney Atkins, he didn't sign, but the second time he did. So I've always wondered about that. And also some will say if you want to meet and greet, don't give you rules saying one item only. And, some fans get uptight about that. And, I've been like, well, that's a little bit of a bummer. But, I mean, I understand one item because, they got a line of people and they got to get on stage. At least they're willing to sign one. But that's just, makes me wonder, people who are there, some are there for their actual autograph for themselves. That's why I like it when an artist personalizes, because then it's for you. You can't really sell it unless you know someone with the same name by you. But why would you sell it? I mean, I have a lot of autographs. You've seen it from my previous video that I made. I made 3 actually. I have a lot of autographs. Some of them made out to me. A majority of them are made out to me. Some are not. Does that mean I'm going to sell the ones that are not made out to me? No way. I collect them strictly for me. I don't go out and sell them. I mean, to me, as a fan of an artist, getting their autograph is special. It's an honor to get that, person you look up to's name. Me being respectful to them, I would never go sell an autograph because, I would worry about identity theft or something. So I can understand why some artists just get, uptight. I mean, I saw one video last night of the scammers. I mean, this person was on a private trip, it looked like. Was at an airport or on a private trip. Nobody knew where she was, and they somehow figured out where she was and tracked her down. And as she's signing, I mean, she looked really not happy. You could see it in her face. And she goes, how did you guys find me? I want to know. I mean, kind of like that. So, I mean, those scammers who are strictly there just for the autographs to sell are rude. I mean, they don't respect the artist, the artist's life. They are people too. I mean, they take time out of their day. I mean, they're so busy. They take time out of their day to take photos with fans and to sign a photo or two. I mean, be thankful that they even do that. I mean, my favorite country artist, obviously everyone knows, is LeAnn Rimes. I usually bring 3 items. Usually 3 are for me, and usually I'll have 1 or 2 maybe for friends, because usually friends will ask too. And I know LeAnn does not have an issue signing multiple things because I've met her so much. I know her really well. She does not mind it. She's told me she's absolutely willing to sign it. But I still feel bad bringing, 3 or 5 things. I just feel bad. I mean, I don't want to be that person that looks like, oh yeah, I brought 100 things. I want you to sign them all. No, I don't want to do that to any artist at all. I mean, I follow the rules that they say when I win a meet and greet. Some artists will sign that one item, but then they'll ask, do you want something else signed? Like Christian Bush last year when I met him in July, I paid for a VIP. It was $30. And it said we got a photo to get signed. And I tweeted him directly on Twitter asking if I could also bring another item. I didn't want to be rude and just show up with another item. He says, absolutely. So I brought my CD. He signed the CD. He signed the photo. And even after the show, he signed my VIP pass. I mean, so some artists are very good and understanding about that. But for fans, I mean, watching some of the YouTube videos, I would kind of compare them between who the scammers are and who the fans are. And you can tell they interact more with the fans than they do with the scammers. I mean, they'll just quickly sign the scammers. And you can tell, I mean, they got like 20 things. And then they'll be like, come back over here, I got more. And they'll be like, no, 1 or 2 items only. You can see the people, they'll sign one, they'll quickly flip it and shove it back in. Some people will be pushing just to get the name. I mean, why? I would never sell one of my autographs on eBay. I mean, to me, I feel like that's a little bit disrespectful of the celebrity that you got, selling their name on a social media site or anywhere. I mean, if you're going to get an autograph, make it for yourself at least. I mean, just don't show up if it's not going to be for you. Or get one for you and maybe 1 or 2 for family member or a friend. I don't understand why people go out there with 20 things in their hands, getting somebody they hardly know, tracking them down, waiting, being rude, getting them to sign it all, and then sell them on eBay for like $100. I mean, that's ridiculous. Like, why? Why? I just don't understand. I mean, let me try to find a pen here. Hang on. No. Okay, here's a pen. I know an autograph takes 5 seconds. I mean, my autograph is messy. I'm going to warn you right now. Well, that's just a really bad misinterpretation, but this is what my name looks like. I know. Probably complain and argue, why is her name spelled like that, but whatever. But let's say I signed this, I was famous, on a regular Post-it note, and someone goes out and sells it for like $100. I mean, why? I mean, I don't know. That's just kind of what's been on my mind the past day or two as I've been thinking about that. And, I enjoy collecting autographs for myself, not to give away. I mean, yeah, I will get autographs for friends and mail it back to them. But the people will also send me an item directly, and I will bring it to the artist. So I don't sell it. They send me an item of theirs from their collection, send it to me. I go up to the artist personally, I meet them directly, and I mail it back. No way, shape, or form. I mean, I bought a photo or 2 for friends, but I don't tell my friend, oh, that's $50. If you want something signed, that's $50. I would never do that. I respect artists and, because they're just people too. They have lives. I give them so much credit for, being bombarded with all these people wanting autographs and photos. Sometimes people will be like, oh, they're rude, blah, blah, blah. Well, I'm sure maybe they had a bad day and, they probably didn't mean to take it out on a fan. But, I mean, most of them know who the scammers are and the real fans are. So I'm sure they get upset about that. It's like, why should I sign for this person when all they do is sell my name? I mean, I would worry about, like, identity theft or something crazy like that. So, yeah, that's just kind of the topic I wanted to share. Like, when I meet artists, I get autographs for myself. only for myself or for a family member or for a friend. I don't go out and sell them. I mean, I have a ton of autographs and they're from people I enjoy. I mean, if I didn't want somebody's autograph, like why would I go out and get it? No. I only get them from people, I help support or I enjoy listening to the music, whatever, or I ask them directly on Twitter. Some of them have been really nice and will send you an autograph if you ask them on Twitter, but I don't just be like, oh, can I have your autograph because I'm going to go sell it for $100 on eBay. I would never do that. When I ask for autograph, it's for myself, and I legit take care of them, and I don't know, I lost my train of thought. But so anyways, I just wanted to share this with everyone to get my thoughts about that. And also, how do you feel about that? Do you think it's okay? Or how do you feel about someone going out, about these scammers, I call them, about these non-fans going out and getting millions of autographs from people and then selling them for profit? Why? Like, I don't understand. I mean, yeah, I know some artists will sign photos for like a charity contest or whatever, but just to randomly give an autograph to somebody, I mean, they might not even know they're a scammer, but some do, and they'll strictly sign one, or they won't even sign for them at all. I've seen videos where be like, you're just going to go sell that, I'm not going to sign for you, I'm only going to sign for fans. To that, I give them props. I mean, if I was a famous person like that, of course I would sign for my fans, absolutely. But if I also knew who the scammers were, I'd be like, one only, or I would personalize it to them just to make it tougher so they can't sell it unless they know someone with the same name. So that was just my discussion at topic. I'll try not to make this video too long. I'm going on almost 12 minutes now. But give me some feedback about that. How do you feel about that? Do you think it's okay for people to go out and get autographs from people and then sell them on eBay? Or do you like it when, you get autographs for yourself? Or is it okay for them to do that? Is it not? What do you think? Do you think artists should interact more even with those non-fans? How do you feel about that? I'm interested to know. So anyways, thank you for stopping by and listening to my topic I was wondering about. I hope you all it's Valentine's Day when I'm making this video. Hope you all have a great Valentine's Day, and I will see you in my next video.